Okay guys, we're gonna show you how to hang a TV on the wall. As part of our electrical here, we get asked this a lot. Okay, we are going to do the Hang On brand. My wife bought this for 25 bucks. And I love the design. I'll show you how it works when we go to hang it and to do it. It does 32 inch to 47 inch. We're gonna hang a 40 inch on it. So here we go. Okay, first thing you want to do is get all the stuff out for the TV mount. All the screws and nuts out and mount the side. Let's do these. You could go ahead and mount these onto your TV right now. Okay, and they tell you on an arrow up. Where's the arrow? Gosh, I can't find the arrow.
It just hang there. I don't think there's an arrow.
Okay, here you go. So this is the top that hangs on. These are going to be hanging down the bottom. Okay, these strings. I thought they had an arrow. This one does not. So go ahead and screw these onto the TV, and your size of screw will determine what size of TV you have, and they'll all come with the bracket. So go ahead and get these screwed on. Okay, for time, we went ahead and did that. So we'll put this down now. Okay, the next thing you want is a stud finder and a level. Now this one came with a level, luckily. And I've done it so much, I know and can find the studs. So I didn't use my stud finder. So I knew the stud was on this side of the outlet. So anyway, what you want to do is take your template first and put up on there the height of you want your TV. Determine that. What my wife and I did was hold the TV up there on the wall, and then just know that this would be the center of the TV. So decide that, get that decided. And what you want to do is try to hit a stud at least on one side, or if not the middle. So if it would work out, ideally, I would like to put that right there in the center so that I have a stud in the middle of the bracket. But we did not get that, so I went this route, and I'm going to do the stud on the end, and then I'm going to do some sheetrock anchors and some toggle bolts on these ends, and I'll show you those as we go. So this is a toggle bolt, if you guys don't know. This brand did not come with toggle bolts. It came with some weird plastic ones. Anyway, do not use plastic. Plastic is not for sheetrock that came with. These come in plastic, and these would be okay, but even these I like in metal. These are a sheetrock anchor or a sheetrock screw. And then these screws go in it, as we'll be doing also. And then you're going to want a washer, because these screw heads would go right through your hole. So we'll get some washers that will fit the head of the screw, have them ready, get a couple of these, and or at least 2 of these. Okay, so how these work is you get your washer on the head first. Make sure it don't pass through. Okay, come on over. And I've already made my holes because I've already pre-said where I knew I was going with mine. Okay, and this brand came with a little level that can be on here. So that was nice. I recommend using your own, but okay. They gave you one to help. So I've marked my holes here, as you see. Here's the arrow. This does have an arrow which way this goes. Make sure your arrow up, okay? And then I'll show you how these toggles work. I put one in already. Okay, so what you do is you loosen that one a little bit. Okay, you have to put this through this first. Okay, and then your wedge screws on. I like to do it just till the threads are just starting to come out the wedge there. Okay, then what you got to do is you got to hold it closed. Make your hole in the wall just barely big enough that that will pass through it, and go ahead and push it in. Wait, I don't want to do that yet. Actually, sorry guys. I want to put these, you want to put these in first. If you're going to do this route, which I'm doing too, put these on first. These just screw right into the wall. And you want to just do it till it's just barely tight. Because if not, you can strip these out super easy. So put those till it just barely tightens up at the end. I thought I grabbed one more. No. Okay. Then let's talk, like I said, smash this swivel down. And then come on over and put it right into the hole and push it all the way in. What that does is it goes in and releases both of them. Now it can't come out, okay? And then go ahead and tighten them down. It's easiest if you grab a drill, fastest if you grab a drill, pull out on them until they just stop and tighten them in like that. And if you want to save some more time, just kind of hold it out a little bit. Screw it in, don't get your finger. And then till it's close, and then if you just do it and go fast with the drill, it'll go ahead and tighten it up for you. So now we want to go ahead and make sure this is level, which we are. Okay, now you can see our hole where we put the sheetrock screw in first. Now we're going to put the screw in the washer, through the washer. Okay, then we're going to go ahead, we're going to put it into the sheetrock screw. Yeah, right there. Okay. And again, just till it's good and tight. This is an impact, so it makes it kind of loud. I give it a couple of clicks like that, and then I know I'm tight enough. Okay, we got two. Let's do one more. Through the washer, into the sheetrock screw, and a couple of clicks. Okay, then I went ahead for even extra measures, like I talked, and this is where my stud is that I found. And I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of screws into the wood. Okay. This bit is just a little bit big for what I'm wanting to do. Okay, so that might click a little more because it has to go through wood. Oh, come on. Okay, you want to make sure those are good and tight into there. But again, not too tight because these, not really stripped, but the screws, wood screws like that will break. Now it came with some big lags. You can definitely use those if you want, guys. but you would have to pre-drill it with a littler bit first before you go sticking those big lags that came with it. Anyway, so hey, that's the hard part right there. Now let's hang the TV on it. Okay, take the little level off that came with it. Set aside. Oh, one more thing too, guys. If you can't find your stud and you have an outlet up here like this, always know that the stud wood is going to be on one side or the other of this plug. And I just listened and knew it was on this side. So I started here with mine. If you have 16-inch center studs, you can hit 2 studs. And if you do that, even better. But if you can't, do the sheetrock and the toggle bolt screws. Okay, that thing is not coming off. That is not gonna go anywhere. I could hang on that, and I weigh 200 pounds. So that is not coming off the wall. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna hang this up. Okay, what I'm going to do first is, so I don't have to reach back there, is I'm going to plug it in. Okay, good and plugged in. Okay, now what you want to do is those top hooks that we showed you first that go up, those hang on first. Here we go. Okay, so what you want to do is bring it in, and then you want to have the top ones hang onto the TV first. Okay, then it will swivel down and latch on like it already did to the bottoms. So now I want to show you something real quick. What I do is after I do that, I tie up my cord like this. You want to tie it up like that, and then what you do, guys, is you get a zip tie. And what I do is I'll zip tie it right here and to the bracket and through the holes of the bracket. And I'll be doing that later. That way you don't have a cord hanging down at the bottom of the TV. Now you're probably wondering what with these two. Same thing. Now what these are for is if you ever want to take this TV off, there would be no way to get the TV off. So these release a little spring-loaded latch inside. So you pull them down. You pull down on both of these, and you can feel them come down, and then the TV then will swivel off and come up and off just like that. Okay, guys, so back on again. Top hang on first, bottom swivels in. You can actually hear them click in. Okay, and if you're not sure, take a look under. Make sure, pull out on the bottom. Yep. Okay, that's how you mount a TV to the wall. And keep wires hidden. Put the outlet right up here in the corner. You can put it here or middle, but I like to aim for a corner because that kind of helps keep the cord out of the way. And then your electrician can put you one up if you don't have one. Let's show them one down low. There's always usually one below it. So there's one down low, and then the TV next to it to where you're gonna go. But if you want it in the wall like we did, you'll want your outlet to be up above behind the TV so that you don't see this cord going down to the power box below. So coil the cord up And then this is when I would zip tie this up into the brackets, okay? And then when you're finalized and you know you like the position, go ahead and put your swivels, your pull latch releases, go ahead and pull them up into here with your power cord and zip tie them together. And then you have a clean, finished look with no wire showing. Also, I forgot to add, guys, that this bracket swivels. So if you aim it high, you can swivel it down. If you're a little lower, you can swivel it up. And then there's some knobs in the back that you tighten it down into place where you actually want the TV to be to swivel. So hey, I hope this helps you. If you like it, share it with people, subscribe, hit the like button, and help us out with future videos. Let us know what you'd like to see hung or done next. Thank you for watching.